Christian Clark with Noel.com. What were your initial
How you doing?
thoughts? I'm good, man. I'm doing pretty well today. Just was curious, what were your initial thoughts, when you saw the trade was happening, and what do you think about just joining this young team in New Orleans?
So I was definitely very excited. Obviously, at the beginning of this process, it was something new for me. I've never been traded in my life, so it was interesting. Obviously, I expected something to happen, so it wasn't that surprising for me. I think it's always good that when you're ready for something like this to happen. The timing wasn't the best because I was on the way from Tokyo, from the Olympics back to Czech Republic. We flew through Paris, so when I landed, I kind of knew that is official. Hopefully, there's Wi-Fi already on the flight, So I was talking to my agents and everybody, so I was in a picture. But I was very excited. I think it's a great young team. I've heard the best about the organization. I have a friend who's my ex-teammate, Willy Hernangomez, who will continue, and I'm very glad for that. And I knew from him about the team a little bit when we played against you guys. So, very, very excited to be around a team that has so much potential.
You mentioned that being traded was a first for you, that this is the first time that happened. I was curious, can you talk about just having, obviously, Garrett Temple, you've been a teammate with him.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that helps at all? And what kind of a teammate and what kind of player do you think the Pelicans are getting with him?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Garrett helped me with a lot of things. Help a lot with the young guys that we had last year in Bulls. Obviously, he's going back home, so I know he is super excited, and I think that always helps that when you share this process with someone that you know and that you played with. Like I said, he's one of the best professionals that I was around, and I think him and Ted Young last year, they had a great influence on the young guys. And I think that's why also New Orleans was interested in him, and that's what they will get from him, and that kind of help for the young guys to develop.
Hey, Tomas. Have you had conversations with David Griffin or Trajan Langdon or even head coach Willie Green about your potential role and fit here and what they expect from you going forward?
Not really yet. I was on the phone with Griff and with Trajan when I landed to Paris. We spoke a little bit. Everything happened really fast, so I was just glad that I could hear from them. It was a good conversation that I had with Griff. He was following me since I was playing in Sevilla, so that's a long time ago. It's always great to hear from a new team or from new front office that know your path and know your history. I haven't talked to coach yet. I think like I said, it was very hectic, and he had his busy schedule. I'm following the summer league. I know they're playing pretty good basketball, so I'm definitely very excited just to have a conversation with him. But I think we're gonna have that type of conversation when the time is right. But also Trajan, I know him from Europe. I was following EuroLeague a lot. He's a EuroLeague legend. He won a couple of EuroLeague titles with CSKA, and I had a chance to meet him when I was playing in DC. So I'm excited about a new team and about the people in it.
Hey, just for the folks who might not know, I mean, what can you just say about the skill set you bring to the floor and what people can expect from you in New Orleans?
I think in my 5 years in NBA, I think I showed the people that I think I know how to play with different lineups. I can adjust a lot to whatever team needs me to do. I always find pride in playing very hard every day, playing hard in defense, playing hard in offense, and be the team player. I think I always try to, improve the teammates that I'm playing around, always get them involved, always try to make them better. I think that's what I did since I was in DC. Hopefully I did that also in the Bulls. And I always take a pride in in my teammates liking to share the floor with me. So I think I'm in my role now in my part of career that I have that kind of experience, not only from NBA, but also from international basketball, that I can share that kind of experience and also be that good influence on a young players and sharing my knowledge that I get, in my career.
Hey, what's up, Tomas? You mentioned getting to play with your national team this summer against your new teammate, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, had the crazy game.
Yeah.
I mean, what did you take away from that experience this summer playing for your national team, and how much did that benefit you?
Listen, it was amazing. I mean, it was crazy for us because we really didn't think that we have a chance to qualify for Olympics. We didn't have a time for preparation, but our national team has been playing together for a long time, and I think it's sometimes that what matters the most in international basketball. For example, Canada obviously had their quality. They had 8 NBA players with a good role in NBA teams, but they've never played together. And I think when you have a one game that is decisive, it's sometimes tough to find the chemistry, but I know he particularly had one of the better games. I know he created a lot of problems. I always liked him as a player. Can do a lot, can shoot, can drive, very, very skilled with his finishes around the rim. That's what he causes a lot of trouble. But you mentioned that game, that was one of the best games that I was in. It had everything. They tied a game when we were up by 10, like a minute to go, and we found the strength in us to win the game in overtime. Definitely great experience for me. It was a tough summer because I had to readjust my schedule a little bit. I haven't seen my family for a month. They stay in Chicago, and now I was reunited with them. But Olympics is worth it for it.
Tomas, you mentioned Billy Hernangomez. Where does the connection with him come from? Were you teammates with him? How did you get to know him? And he's a really popular player here.
Is he? He must have changed now. No, really is a great guy. I played with him in Sevilla, my last year in Sevilla. So that is already like, let's say 8-9 years ago, so he was super young. Not 9, maybe like 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I was 22. He was probably like 18. We had one of the youngest team. We played along with Kristaps Porzingis, a couple others, young players in Spain, and I always loved Billy. He was one of my younger brothers. So it's funny that basketball allows you to reunite yourself with the old friends, old basketball players, so old teammates. So definitely very excited because since I was in NBA, we always talked together. We always went for dinner when we played against each other's teams. And like I told you, he told me about New Orleans teams and teammates, and he always talked very highly of them. So also thanks to that, I'm very excited.
A lot of the international players have always seemed to really enjoy New Orleans as a city. I know Billy probably didn't everybody on the team that came in didn't get a great chance to see the city because of the restrictions and everything last year. But how much do you look forward to being able to check out New Orleans?
I'm looking forward a lot, actually. I always found New Orleans very interesting. It's kind of tough to see it from a different angle than what you get as someone who's coming to play with a visiting team. You always live in the same area in a downtown, so you only see the people drinking on the streets. You don't really see a different angle or a different view of the city. But what I've heard from anybody who lived in there, even like from a Czech people or from ex-teammates who play there, they always enjoyed it a lot. I'm a big on restaurants, and I know the gastronomy in the city is very popular. Just an interesting city, musical city. So I'm definitely going to enjoy everything. Hopefully there's going to be less restriction than last year, and everybody will be able to enjoy the normal things that we used to do in our life. But like I said, I'm very, very exciting about the city as well, because I only heard great things about it.
What do you think is the difference? What are some of the things that you've seen between Billy when you first got to know him and now? How much different of a player do you think he is?
He loves weight room now. Yeah, he got much stronger now. He always likes to, go lift and everything, but I think he got Americanized a little bit. I'm always making fun of him, but hopefully he get better in his English. I don't know. You guys will be the judge. I think he did. He's been playing in NBA for a long time now too, and I like how he found a way to fit in. He had some problems at the beginning when he played for New York, in Charlotte as well. But he's the guy, and I like this about him the most, that he always gives you the numbers when he get the opportunity. He's the guy who can give you 10 and 10 in one quarter. So he's always the guy who plays with a lot of energy. I always tell him that he's like a kid, but I think in a good way, because he's just playing with a passion, and he doesn't care about anything else than just to help his team and play with energy. And I think he did that during his career, and that's why he always fits in whenever his name is called.